All right, so welcome back to the channel. We're making our rounds again, and I'm gonna start dating these just for ease sake. Today is Friday, November 19th of 2025, and just checking in on my house here. That I'm gonna call it the brick house. It's the one that had the enemy weeds on it. You see those weeds are still coming back, so I'll have to pull weeds a little later. But some good news on this house. And actually, I mentioned in my last video that we had an offer of $390. They wanted us to pay $10,000 in closing costs. And so we negotiated back and forth and ended up we came to an agreement at $395, and I'm paying $10,000 closing costs. So they just did their inspections past couple days and really looked pretty good. Nothing too problematic. There's 4 things. The brand new heating and air that we installed, they said the heater wouldn't turn on. And so I called my heating and air guy. And just so you know, if you ever run across this, my heating and air guy said that certain units, whenever it's too hot outside, that the heat won't turn on, which kind of makes sense, I guess. But my unit is a Goodman, and so my unit wasn't that way. He said that my unit should have turned on, so he's gonna come check it out. The AC's working great, feels good in here right now. It's hot outside, it's like 90 degrees outside today. And so the AC's working really good, but for some reason the heat wouldn't turn on whenever they did the inspection. Now, one thing he did say, I'm gonna come here, just check this out. So there's only 4 things on the punch list. I'll try and show you what they were. The first one here was wood rot at the door. Now we fixed wood rot at one of the doors. So we fixed the wood rot at this door over here, so I can show you without, I don't think I can turn my camera around without stopping the video. We fixed the wood rot here on this door jamb here. That wood rot there, if you can see that. So we got that fixed, but I guess we must have missed the wood rot on this door over here. This other door, oh, okay, I see it, yeah. So right there, hopefully you can see that wood rot. It's got a little wood rot we gotta get there. A little bit right there. Oh, I almost blew up my flip-flop. I'm gonna check the backyard. It looks like my yard people, they must have just been here because the yard looks really good, nice and cut. So that all looks great. And I'm hoping to get this closed about a month from now. So I think their estimation of the closing date is October the 25th. So that all looks good. The Goodman's running good, but the heater ain't working, which don't need it right now because it's still really, really hot outside. But we're hoping to close it around October 25th, I think. So that'll be great. And something I encourage you to know in all of your properties is little things that bring you joy. I don't know if this is weeds or not. I know this one's not a weed. There's a little flower in this yard, just kind of grows. I think those are weeds. I love the color. Nice to see that color. Lots of green around here because it's hot and humid. But nice to see those little flowers. I like that. All right, so we got wood rot there. And now they also said there was wood rot around the garage door. So let me go check that out. You can come along and check it out with me. So that was the 2 of the things. Let's see, on this garage door, they said it was around the base of it. Oh yeah, I think I see it. Kind of down there, if you can see that. So I think it's just the wood right around the edge of the garage door. So that won't be that big of a deal. It might be too dark for you to see that. That's pretty easy. I'm trying to think what the third thing was. There's 4 things. Oh, there's a vent for the water heater. I think the water heater, is gas. And so the vent up top was disconnected up in the attic. So we'll get that. And there's one other thing. Can't think of what it was. It's something small. Here's my AC. I forgot what I had set on last week. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Maybe I'm feeling cheap today. I don't know. But we'll get it turned up. But I'm hoping to get this closed because one thing I encourage you to know, which is what I was about to mention before I got distracted. I get distracted kind of easy. But one thing I want to make sure that you know is on every single one of your properties, you should know how much it's costing you every day. So for example, this house, I did get a loan on this house, and between utilities, property taxes, insurance, and interest on the money, This house cost me about $100 a day, which means turn this lights on, which means every 30 days, I lose about $3,000 in profit. On top of that, I have to get the grass cut, so that's another $70 every 2 weeks. That's $140. That's what, another $3 a day. It's just important for you to know how much houses are costing you. It kind of motivates you to get them sold, as it does me. So that's something I want to share with you. So overall, good news in this house. And next I'm going to stop off at what I call it my carriage house with the short ceilings. And we'll see. Last time I was there, the workers hadn't really been there, so I messaged my property manager because I run that crew through them. And they said, oh, they got pulled off to fix some maintenance stuff. Well, I don't pay you that. I pay you to stay on the job. So let's go see how much they've got done, and I'll do a video when I get there. All right, we'll see you in a bit.